Good morning. It is Saturday, the 6th of March, and I'm on the Blue Blaze Laurel Fork Trail. There's the Laurel Fork right there, and these massive cliffs in the background. This is the traditional route of the AT. They made a new white blaze extension around, but which unfortunately misses this part of Laurel Fork, which I think is a pity. Yeah, you don't have to do the road walk. And I hate doing road walks, but I'd hate to miss this too. Anyway, hiking up through the Laurel Fork Gorge, one of the true gems of the AT. Had two interesting conversations with people whom I met right there at the trailhead, and a couple people said, "Hey, we recognize you." So yeah, and it's just due to the fact that I met Andrew and not a farmer, and a couple of years ago I met Hawk. I mean, it's crazy, but here we are. Anyway, beautiful day. I don't see a cloud in the sky. It's going to be great hiking weather. It's cool, and got a couple days to go here, and it's going to be great. I keep telling myself I need to take a 0 day, but with weather this good, I kind of can't sit inside for a day. It's just sort of one of those things. But a lot of people are out on the weekend now, just enjoying this, early spring and the outdoors and the great weather. Hope you're having a really good day wherever you are too. One of the more memorable sections of the Appalachian Trail. When the water's high, can be can be above this, which is why there's a high water divert, because you can't get through here. But yeah, one of the more memorable segments here of the AT. Another one of these iconic stretches of the AT, and this had to have been a narrow gauge railway passage, probably to get the ore out from some mine in the area, I would guess, conceivably timber. But and you go through all these little cuttings here in this stretch of the trail, where they couldn't make the railroad, like on a platform up above the river. They had to sort of go into the mountain a little bit. Anyway, they're really cool, and I always remember this section because of it. I'm at Moreland Gap Shelter, which was my goal for today. But I think I'm going to go on. Still have a little bit of light. It's just about 5 o'clock in the evening. And I'm going to have to probably hike to somewhere where I have no water. So I'm going to have to stock up on water here. What I did want to say today, though, is I often say I'm not nearly as interesting as the people I meet. That was certainly the case today. I met all these really interesting people, especially down near Laurel Falls, just sort of one right after another. saw Mr. Freeze again. Didn't see not so much. He was just up ahead, and for some reason I missed quicksand. Don't know why. But I met several people. A couple. I didn't even get out of the parking lot before a couple said, "Oh, we know you." They're watching the videos. And then today I met Iceman twice. Once just along the trail, and he's been helping out, not today, and he had been looking in recent days to see if he could meet not so much in Mr. Freeze, but he just ended up missing them, I think, yesterday. And then I later saw him. He was doing a little loop. I later saw him, and he gave me some trail magic, which sort of boosted me up along the trail. So it was very interesting meeting him and talking to him twice, and all of the conversations that you have with people along the trail. So this is just a lovely section of the AT, and I know the miles coming up are really cool too. I mean, I remember this, and but if I don't press on right now, it's going to kind of be a longish day tomorrow, and if I press on, it's going to be a shortish day. So I think I'm going to do that, and it's probably going to be a cold night tonight, though. Yeah. Okay, I'll be looking for tent sites. Okay, it took too long to gather water, which is just a little trickle down there. The temperature dropped fast, so I think I'm actually going to stay in the shelter tonight. The wind's coming from the wrong direction. It's going right into the shelter, but some days it goes into the shelter, some days it doesn't.